Hi! Today, you are going to discover one of the biggest secrets behind fluent English speaking. We're going to talk about a tool that native speakers use all the time to sound fluent, to sound natural. In fact, you have probably been using it too in your English almost every day without even realizing how powerful it is. But before I reveal to you what it is, which I will do in just a moment, take a look at these pairs of sentences. Number one, don't abandon hope. Everything will be fine soon. Or don't give up hope. Everything will be fine soon. The next one, she extinguished the candle. Or she blew out the candle. Did you notice the difference? The first sentences sound more formal and textbook-like. Words such as abandon and extinguish are not very common in everyday English. If you can't remember a word like that while you're speaking, you may get stuck in the middle of your speech. Now look at the second sentences. Give up and blow out have come from simple verbs like give and blow, which almost everybody already knows. Also, they sound much more natural because native speakers actually use such expressions in their everyday English. By now, most of you have probably guessed what I'm talking about. Yes, I'm talking about phrasal verbs, one of the most powerful tools to make your English sound more natural and effortless. I have already made a video explaining why phrasal verbs are so important to speak effortless English. So I'm not going into that in detail again. If you'd like to understand its importance more deeply, make sure you watch that video first. In this video, we're going to focus on something even more practical. How to use phrasal verbs in real-life situations and everyday conversations. So, let's get started. Hey, by the way, what time do you get up? And do you go out for a walk after that? If you do, what time do you come back home? Did you notice something common in all these questions? They all contain phrasal verbs. Get up, go out, come back. But what exactly is a phrasal verb? A phrasal verb is simply a combination of a verb such as get, go, come, eat, drink, take, give, and a particle such as up, down, in, out, across, about. And together they team up to create a meaning that is often different from their individual meanings. Yes, this is something very important to understand. Let me give you an example. Let's take the simple verb eat, okay? Eat means to have food. I'm hungry, I want to eat. And now let's add a particle out and form the phrasal verb eat out. Eat is to have food, out means outside, but eat out does not just mean eat outside. It means to eat at a restaurant or at a place somewhere away from home. For example, I don't feel like cooking tonight. Let's eat out. You see how just adding one small word out changes the meaning? That's why you don't understand phrasal verbs by translating each word individually. You have to learn the verb and the particle as one expression. And there is a technique to do that too, which I will be sharing with you in some of my future videos. Another point to remember is some phrasal verbs have one particle. For example, look down, which means to look downward. Let's take an example sentence here. She looked down to tie her shoelaces. And some phrasal verbs have more than one particle. For instance, look down upon, which means to consider someone less important or consider someone inferior. For example, we should not look down upon someone just because they earn less money. Does it seem like a lot right now? Don't worry. As we continue learning phrasal verbs, they will become much clearer and quite simpler. In fact, an entire series on phrasal verbs is coming up. Wait, coming up? That's another phrasal verb right there. Now that you have a basic understanding of what phrasal verbs are, let's move on to the most interesting part of today's lesson: how to use them in real-life situations. And I'm not going to give you a random list of phrasal verbs. Instead, let me show you how naturally they fit into everyday English. Take a look at this water bottle. Now, let me take off its cap and pour out some water into my glass and put the cap back on. I'm feeling thirsty. Let me drink some water. Should I finish it all up? I think I should. Now that I have drunk up all the water, I feel so refreshed. Let me put it down. Did I just place it right in front of the camera? Let me move it aside. Did you enjoy watching me act out all these phrasal verbs? Now think about it. Did any of those phrasal verbs feel very difficult? Probably not. That's because they were not some difficult vocabulary. Instead, they were a part of a real-life situation. And that's exactly how native speakers use phrasal verbs. Very naturally. So here is my advice for you. Don't try to memorize long lists of phrasal verbs. Instead, learn them in real situations like this one. Now, let's quickly recap all the phrasal verbs we have learned so far in this lesson. Starting with give up, blow out, get up, go out, come back, eat out, look down upon, come up or coming up. Take off, put something back, pour out, put down, move something aside, act out. Before we wrap up, let me leave you with one important thought. Many English learners believe that becoming fluent means learning thousands of difficult words. But today you have seen that's not really true. The secret is not knowing more words. It's knowing how to use simple words naturally. Words like get, go, come, look. They may seem ordinary, but when you combine them with little words like off, on, in, out, into, about, they become some of the most powerful expressions in English. And the best part, you already know most of these simple verbs. It's just a matter of learning how to combine them correctly. So here's your challenge. From today onwards, whenever you read a book or listen to a podcast or watch a movie or even watch YouTube videos, don't just focus on difficult vocabulary. Start noticing the phrasal verbs people use. You will be surprised to see how often they appear. And when you learn a new phrasal verb, don't just memorize it. Use it. Say it aloud. Make your own sentences with it. That's how it becomes a part of your English. In our upcoming lessons, we will learn hundreds of useful phrasal verbs through everyday conversations, stories, real-life situations, so you can understand them easily, remember them for a long time, and confidently use them in your own speech. If you enjoyed this lesson, do let me know in the comments. Also, how many phrasal verbs in this video did you already know? Write down your answers. I would love to read them. I hope this lesson was helpful. I will see you in my next video. Until then, keep learning, keep practicing, and take care. Bye.